disclose, but she
Hmm.
apparently was having headaches for months. And, I'm heartbroken because anytime somebody is a mother and young, it's so much. And I'm praying that I hope I hope it's treatable, and I'm sure she'll be able to get the best care and hopefully can get trials and things, and they can get this under control, and she can live a long life. But it's heartbreaking to see what her kids, because her kids have seen her, I mean, she puts on a great front and everything, but obviously her kids have seen her go through several patches and several major, I mean, just the scars of that melanoma. And you know, I don't know. I guess I look at her differently too. Now, the affair that she had, it's like I can understand. I think like they, I don't know. Not that she knew that she had cancer and then had this affair. I mean, she did know she had melanoma, but I think it just puts a different perspective on her life.
Well, also, if anyone, like, I don't know, I'm really not a hypochondriac, but when something is wrong, like if you have a headache or something, you got to just go get it checked out. Like, I'm kind of in the middle.
Oh, I'm with you. I
I
like
have
the
friends
first
that
sign.
I'm kind of in the middle. I don't run the first, but I feel if you think something is strange, like every time I go to the dentist, I'm like, did you check for oral cancer? Like, not that that runs in. I just, like that's why I'm here. Like, forget the damn teeth cleaning. Did you also check for, like, you just need to I just saw Dr. French. Anyone that lives in the Hamptons, go see Dr. French and Sag Harbor, not a paid endorsement. Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go get checked up when you see these things. That's the scary thing to me, that there are headaches for, well,
I don't
they,
know. It's hard to say because she's only disclosed, which it's her life. She doesn't have to disclose what she doesn't want to.
no.
But those, and I don't know if this is accurate or not, but the way they portray it in these news magazines is like she was experiencing headaches for months. I don't know. Is that true? I would think somebody that already was on their radar for cancer, usually the minute you say that, they're like, okay, we're just gonna, they always are running scans, like, because they want to, we all know, like most cancers, if caught very early, are super treatable. Now, also, we don't know that the tumors in her brain are cancerous, right? They could be completely, we don't
Yeah,
know
are you
that.
sure? I thought we knew that this was melanoma would spread to the brain.
Oh, well,
I thought
you
I have
you
my
you did
own
much.
I have my own thoughts on this because I don't know. Look, if you have five tumors in a brain, and by the way, the overall arching thing to this is that we wish her and her family just
Yeah,
peace in
it's
this
just,
time. But
yeah.
I believe that if you have five tumors in your brain and two of them are removed and three are not removed, I don't, and we're going to fight three of them with chemotherapy. To me, to me, that says that you cannot remove all five. You remove
Well,
two because you can, and three of them you cannot remove. That's what that says to me. I don't want to be all doom and gloom, but I think you would remove five tumors from your brain if you could. I don't think we could have removed the other three. I think it's too much of a risk. That's I'm not a genius or a doctor. Math is my strong suit. So if we have five and we remove two and we're going to fight the other three through radiation, nothing is as like removing cancer is
yeah, well,
is a better solution than fighting it with radiation. You remove it, period. I don't know.
doctors believe her, this is according to the Sun, believe her tumors had been growing for 6 months after the unbearable pain forced her to seek help. Two of the tumors were surgically removed. The remaining smaller tumors will be dealt with via radiation at a later date. And now her family will provide her fans with an update following the surgery she underwent shortly after her diagnosis.
So I just think, look, I think, it's a real serious thing. That's what I think. I don't know if everyone realizes. I mean, I know brain cancer is that's serious, but I think this is serious, serious. That's my opinion. So we wish
Praying.
her
Oh my
well.
God. Yeah, this is like shocking. I just, for the grace of God, go all of us, and may she be healed and back to doing what she loves. She obviously found a huge passion. She's a groundbreaking podcaster. So maybe she get back to it really soon.
Now, that doesn't mean that I have anything good to say about the rat.
What?
One thing has
No, come
nothing.
on. You gotta by
Uh,
osmosis here.
no way. I don't play that game. That's like fake. That's like performative. What's the word? Performative sympathy. I am seeing a lot of accounts that it's like, I don't like the performative, like now, this and that. What the hell does that have to do with anything? And by the way, people are making a big deal. I'm not making a big deal out of it, but a lot of people do have an issue with the fact that the rat wasn't in the hospital. I'm not, I don't know. I have other
No,
issues. I have issues with a rat,
status.
but that's not one of them because I think people deal with these things differently. By the way,
Well, I mean, I think at some point the hospital has like a cap of how many people. I mean, Kyle was there,
with her
Morgan was there
girlfriend,
with their girlfriend, Morgan Wade,
when you go to
and
see a friend of yours in the hospital and it's that traumatic, you bring your girlfriend, obviously. Kyle just came out before our very eyes, but I handled that in the show as
she's
well.
been out. You and I know.
Oh,
We
really?
know she's
We
there.
know.
Well, we know she's there. I don't think Kyle thinks that she's a lesbian. I think Kyle just feels that she is in love with Morgan. I think that's how
By the
she's feeling.
way, speaking of things, I mean, are you that concerned with Mauricio? He broke his clavicle. I mean, everyone got a little upset about that. I mean, he had a skiing accident. He's fine, right?
Yeah, he's fine. Well, he had surgery. I mean, that cannot have been pleasant. But Mauricio had a clean break to his clavicle up in Aspen. Said the Aspen hospital was 5 star. Seems like he's on the mend. Seems
Yeah,
like he's
very.
on the
Listen,
mend.
you're not going to catch me on the slopes anytime soon.
Skiing is a dangerous
It
one, huh?
is.
I really thought like more horseback riding was the worst and football, but a lot of people I know get very, and a lot of people die skiing.
That's how
Very,
the woman just died from Bling Empire, New
and
York.
of course, famously, Liam Neeson's wife, Natasha Richardson, who was just stunning and an actress in her own right. I mean, that was terrific. It's funny, over the years,
Yeah,
every
I
year,
would never
a couple,
ski.
not like every year, but I know of, and I grew up in Maine, so everybody skied, but every year on those mountains, people died. I mean, it was just really, it's kind of, yeah.
Let me tell you something about life, okay? You have a minute? Wake up, exist in your house, keep the doors locked, and go to bed. I mean, this is how you stay safe. It is scary out there, people. It is getting scarier by the day. Come
No,
to
it's
come to
not.
Sag Harbor. I don't
It's
know.
not. Oh my God, it's getting better. No.
Oh, I just wanted an excuse
And
to never
guess
leave my
what?
house.
You stay in
What?
your house like poor Richard, your neighbor, and your lover can kill you, allegedly.
Well, that is
So
true.
leave your house.
Allegedly, allegedly,
Make
allegedly.
informed choices, allegedly. Make informed choices. Surround yourself with good people. Enjoy it. Guess what? None of us are getting out of here alive. So live it up. Don't do drugs because people always end up dead doing drugs. Don't bother to do it. I mean, if you're going to do drugs, wait till you're like 70. Then start doing the cocaine. You got nothing to lose.
Do we have time for one more story?
Hit me.
What do you think about this? Andy Cohen's naked pictures are
I love
flooding the internet.
I don't believe, first of all, that looked like a black dick. I don't believe for 1 second that's really his. He strikes me as like a medium-sized PP, not
What do
like
you think
huge, but
what do you
I
think
think
it's
it's
AI?
AI'd. Yes, don't you?
You know,
Or
I'm
you think it's
so
real?
I'm so not interested. I didn't even really look, but people have commented things like, "Oh, Andy Cohen can get it." You know what? Uh,
Thank
let me tell you something about the world. If you're famous
you.